Tonight, Cobb County now says it has a strategy in place to deal with a major water treatment pump failure that sent wastewater into Nickajack Creek near the Chattahoochee River. It happened at a facility on Lee Industrial Boulevard yesterday. Crews started to clear the flooded pump station today to stop the overflow. A combination of rainwater, creek water, and untreated wastewater spilled into the creek near where it empties into the Chattahoochee. Cobb water officials brought in replacement pumps from as far away as Florida to help alleviate the problem. They still don't know what caused the failure and exactly how wastewater spilled into the creek, but Cobb County says it does not, I repeat, it does not impact your drinking water.